Hey, all you podcast listeners, you can find Slice of the Paranormal everywhere podcasts are found, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel.
Hey, hi. Hello.
Hello there.
You're going to help me out.
Yeah.
Huh? Thought I forgot the line there for a second.
Right.
Welcome to another episode of Slice of the Paranormal. It's me, the
Ryan.
Mario. Oh, Ryan. And to my left, I got Christy over here. She's got
Hello.
some elf ears on for the holiday. And across from me is always Mr. Stephen Klinger,
Hello, everyone.
our resident geek. This is the podcast where we talk about paranormal stuff. We go to these places, we check them out, we look for a haunted bar near them, try to get some spirits. We eat a local pizza place while we're there and review it at the end of this episode.
Thank you, Cup of Code.
That's right. And where did we go today, Mr. Steven?
Well, before we get started, why don't we, because this is like the week before Christmas. This episode will be coming out.
Oh, so that's why there's all these
That's why there's all
lights
these
here.
decorations, yeah.
I was wondering.
Makes sense.
So I thought before we get started, why don't we, I just had a question for you guys.
Okay.
If you could only watch one Christmas movie for the rest of your life and only listen to one Christmas carol for the rest of your life, what would those be?
Well, you got an answer? You want me to go?
You can go. I got to think of the movie.
My movie's easy. Home Alone for sure.
Yeah.
I watched that 100%.
I think I'd probably agree with you on that one.
I'm glad to watch that over and over again. The song, that's a whole different one. That's like almost like torture if you got to listen to a Christmas carol over and over again.
No, I'm going to prove you wrong on that
You got
one.
a different answer?
I do.
I like choral harmony singing, religious stuff like Old Away in a Manger and stuff like that. So maybe one of them. I don't know.
Like Mannheim Steamroller or something?
Once in Royal David, no, like even churchier than that. I like
Wow.
like choir singing, that kind of stuff. Christmas music.
My favorite Christmas carol is "Oh Holy Night."
Oh yeah, that's
If
a
I
good
could
one.
listen to one, it would be that one.
Fall on your knees type deal.
Yeah,
Steve,
very
what you got?
moving.
All right. And I'm not with you at all on this.
Go figure.
You know,
You
I-
are going,
I
Grandma
always
got
think-
run over by a reindeer, right?
No, I think all hymns just come off as, gay porn soundtracks.
Gay porn?
Like, come on, the songs like "Get on Your Knees."
It's not get on your
fall on your
knees.
knees.
Fall on your knees. Like, just the titles sound wrong.
Accept Jesus into you.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
Okay.
gay innuendo there.
Interesting.
For me,
Blasphemer.
Weird Al Yankovic. It's Christmas at Ground Zero.
Okay, I've heard this song.
It's my favorite.
I've never
Christmas
heard
song.
it.
Oh my God. It's all about how, like, it's Christmas, but yes, we're getting nuked by the bombs. And to me, it always just
And
makes
it's
me
nuclear
laugh.
winter.
It's like
there
nuclear
you
winter.
go.
Yeah, it's like, we'll dodge debris as we trim the tree underneath the mushroom cloud. So,
I will have to check that out.
yeah, so that's a great one. For movies, I'm also a little irreverent. I like A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
With
Oh, yeah.
Ralphie,
Yeah.
you know.
I almost wore that shirt tonight, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Christmas Story shirt.
I have a BB gun in my house, and it is 100% a Red Ryder BB gun.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You know, just because of that movie. And my brother-in-law and his family actually just stayed at the Christmas
Oh
Story
yeah, you can
house.
stay there now. That's right.
You can
Yeah.
rent it. I think it's really expensive if you rent it Christmas Eve into
I'm
Christmas
sure.
Day.
I saw they do a Lego version of that house now. Actually.
Yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah.
And there's a Lego Home Alone house,
yeah.
too. That one's super expensive.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'll have to try to check one of those
But you
out.
can watch it over and over. I guess TBS already has been doing that for
Yeah.
the past 20
Yeah, how many years has like,
like
A
the-
Christmas Story been on all day on loop?
True that.
You know, so for me, that's just like that's my Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Well, I'm kind of tied with
got your
both of you
song.
guys. Yeah, you got my song, but I'm kind of tied with both of you. I could watch Home Alone anytime. I could watch A Christmas Story anytime. Now, I guess runner-up would be Christmas Vacation because
Yeah, that's a
everyone
good
loves
one.
Christmas Vacation.
It's
you
on
know,
all the time,
Yeah.
all year. I feel
Yeah.
like that one.
I think the grace from that movie makes
Yes.
a many dinner table.
God bless.
Yeah,
Every time
She's been dead for 28
Yep.
years.
we say it every time.
You know, like
The blessing. It's so good. So many quotable from all three of those. So
Yeah.
many quotable lines. I don't know. Christmas Story might have the best.
so.
Some of them are really good.
Christmas Story is
Not a finger.
yeah.
not a finger. I love anytime I get a chance to tell my wife, you've used all the glue on purpose.
Purpose, yeah.
All right, I do the. It was soap
Poisoning.
Sorry.
No, like you said, like these stories are so ingrained in us that like it becomes part of who we are.
Yeah.
And that's what brought us to York. William Goodrich House. We went to in York to check it out. We were seeing some other sites, but this guy,
William Goodridge.
He's
Ridge. Sorry, I spelled it wrong earlier.
an African American man. He was a former slave, and he became a prominent businessman in York back in the 1850s.
What was his business?
At first, he was a shoe salesman, like a shoe shine.
Okay.
And he had a barber shop, I think it was, and the barber shop. He started expanding. It started selling things like kids' toys and candies and little things.
He was selling like barber gel, like this like gel to other barbershops.
He kind of had what was like a little pharmacy.
Okay.
He produced something called oil of Celsus.
That's what it was. Oil of Celsus.
Oil of Celsus was a cure for baldness.
Oh my gosh.
Now
Like Selsun Blue?
It must have worked so well because I can't tell you how many times I go to Walmart and there's the aisle of oil of Celsus.
Right.
You know, you see it all the time.
It's a common one now.
So I'm sure it didn't work great. But
Well, he said he tried to sell it to other like barbers, not
yeah, he did. He was successful. He was selling it to other barbers. It still doesn't mean it
snake
worked.
oil type thing.
Yeah, that's my theory.
Yeah.
Snake oil type stuff. But I think being an actual barber, I think he probably thought that it might work. You know, if you come up with a special
Like stimulating the hair follicles or something.
that he might have believed. Some
Actually
people
believed
might have
it.
actually believed it worked,
And maybe even he did.
and maybe he used it. Maybe it worked on him, and that's
Yeah.
why he started producing it. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, though.
Was he bald?
No.
No. Now this guy, he was a newspaper distributor. He, when he was a slave, when his family, I should say, was slaves, they were actually owned by Charles Carroll, who is one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So his mother was ultimately
not nice
sold
for
to
him. You know what I mean?
a Baltimore physician. And at the age of 6, William Goodrich, who I think might have been born free, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay.
Kind of free. He was given to sent to York to be
From
learning,
Baltimore to York, right?
From Baltimore to York at the age of 6 to learn the trade of a tanner. So he was going to live with a tanner. And ultimately, he lived with this traveling preacher until the age of 16 when he was kind of indentured to this
Wait, you
person.
said tanner. Then you said traveling preacher.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
happened?
I think it's the
Same
guy
thing?
did the same, both those things.
Gotcha. Okay.
I did try to find clarification. Yeah.
I was just going to say, wasn't like a tanner considered kind of a lower station in life? Because
Well, I
they
mean-
used to use like urine sometimes to tan
It
things.
was a grocer, one of the trades, but
Yeah.
like at least you were less dangerous than the Hatter in town.
Well,
know?
yeah, because the Hatters went crazy.
With the mercury. I don't know socially what it was. I know that they were really valuable for the local community.
Well, yeah,
if you're
you
a
needed
farmer
'em.
and you have all this cows. After you slaughter them, you have all this hide. That's another revenue source if you can get the hides tanned. So having a local tannery is almost as important as having a mill if you
Right.
are growing
I think
corn.
maybe I'm getting it confused because I remember learning like that. You're so poor you don't even have a pot to piss in.
Yes,
I
I've
think
heard
that was
term.
because you could sell your urine to the tanner to make, like, if you were that hard on your luck,
Exactly.
Oh,
you
dang.
could sell your urine to the tannery. But if you were so poor you didn't even have a pot to piss in to get your piss to the tannery.
Oh.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
But I think it would make the people without the pots the poorest of
Well,
them
yeah,
all, you know,
that's-
the worst ones
Yeah.
in society.
Exactly the.
The Tanners obviously had the money to pay them, so
Yeah.
I don't know if they were looked down upon. I know down in
Other than dealing with a bunch of other people's pee all day.
in Gettysburg, when we went to the Farnsworth, we actually passed Rupp's Tannery, which would have been right there at the corner. But no, this guy was given his freedom, and when you're given your freedom, you're really set up. I'm telling you, you get a suit and a Bible, and say sayonara,
And peace.
and that's it. So like you start your life with a suit and a Bible.
Yeah.
To me, that sounds pretty kind of rough.
Cup of Code! Today's episode is brought to you by Cup O Code. Need a website or marketing solution that works as hard as you do? At Cup of Code, they don't just build websites, they create digital solutions that grow your business. From expert web design to targeted marketing, including Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and billboards, they've got you covered. Dream, design, develop. Visit cupofcode.com and take your business to the next level.
But to imagine that this guy starts out at the age of 16 like this, and then becomes a York businessman.
That's the funny part for me is it started small, but and you'll see here that
Yeah, like he starts out as the barber.
Right.
So he's doing haircuts. He must have been good at it, you know, because he made a lot of money in the
he must be a good networker. I think he's a good talker /
Yeah, probably charismatic.
Yeah.
No.
Is my
Well,
guess.
like the movie Barbershop. Like barbershops are where people gather and talk, and the guys are hanging out. I'm sure that probably elevated him.
Sure,
socially.
that would foster that.
You
Yeah.
know, you can't be mean to this guy. He cuts your hair. He's cut your hair for 10 years. You know, so this guy.
Probably got some dirt on some people too in there.
Oh, I'd believe it. I mean, that's how they think Marie Laveau was such a good voodoo priest, because she was hearing all the gossip when she was cutting hair.
Yeah.
Nice.
He has this Bible. He starts out as a barber, and the crazy part is, like, we're saying how he like skyrockets into the local area. It's between 1830s and 1850s that this happens. It
So
goes
over
from,
20 years.
over a 20-year period. It grows from having a barbershop to having several stores, you know, and shopkeepers.
Wow.
And renting out businesses to other people. And for this being a black man,
Yeah.
to be able to do this in the, 1830s through 1850s, to me is impressive.
That's very impressive.
Now,
Yeah.
he ultimately owns about 20 properties, and he started the Goodridge Reliance line. Okay, now I'm assuming this is somewhere around 1850, because the 1850 Slave Law Act was enacted, and that kind of gives this guy a reason to use all his wealth and capabilities to affect change. So he, on the Goodrich Reliance line, he buys a series of train cars. And he's using the train cars to transport goods to Philadelphia and stuff like that. But he also has secret compartments to transport escaping slaves from South.
Yep.
So he's shipping a lot of slaves that are trying to get
Yeah.
away from the South. He's helping them on their journey north.
And this is like the 1850s. I'm sorry.
This is like the 1850s, yeah.
Yeah.
That
For
he's
the
doing
Underground
this.
Railroad, but this is the above ground railroad.
Well, the Underground Railroad actually kind of has its origins in the Susquehanna Valley. The Susquehanna Valley, or Susquehanna River, was the main conduit north.
Oh.
So a lot of people utilize that river
Yeah.
as, you might not know a map, but if you find this river, and you can follow the Chesapeake all the way up into New York.
Wow. Yeah.
With it,
That makes sense.
it's a great way to get to
I love
freedom.
the Susquehanna River. I'm so
I
glad we
do
live
too.
near it.
I'm a big fan of it, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that the origin of the name means Great Muddy River.
Yeah, it is money though.
But it's
Okay.
We're very
We
fortunate.
still love it.
So he is known to have smuggled slaves involved in the Christiana riot of 1851 on railroad cars that Goodridge owned, they escaped. One of these guys is a guy named Oliver Perry Anderson, I think his name is, and he was a member of John Brown's raiding party in Harper's Ferry.
The John Brown.
The John Brown. This was the guy that was writing a lot of the stuff down. So when John Brown's raid went south, this guy was already far enough away from the action to be able to escape. And it's through him that we have firsthand accounts of what John Brown's raid was on John Brown's side of the story. Now this he helped many other slaves. We don't even know them all. There's a guy named William Parker, Osborne Anderson are the only two slaves that we know that he helped escape. But people
we have the actual names of.
We have the actual names of, but there's many others. One of the pictures I send you is of a basement. One thing that William Goodridge did was he hand dug a basement under a house that had no basement, and he built a hiding spot for the escaping slaves.
Okay.
The largest building in York is a 5-story structure called Center Hall, and that was made by built by William Goodridge.
So not only did he get all these businesses and kind of keep growing and all this, but he built a 5-story building at that time.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
It is.
All from legit businesses.
All from legit businesses.
No deal with the devil or anything going on here.
No shady deals. This guy's
crossroads stuff.
a straight up awesome guy,
Yeah.
So like it's amazing because not only was he successful, he had a lot more to lose. With the 1850 Slave Act, if you're caught, you could be killed hung. It's a crime. You're committing a crime. And this guy had more to lose than most of the local area in doing this. And I think it was, I couldn't validate this, but I think I remember hearing one source that the only reason we know this guy was so influential in the Underground Railroad movement was because of Harriet Tubman outed him after he had died. So he never
was
even
also modest.
He didn't take any credit for doing all this. I mean,
sounds like an incredible person.
It's like imagining Schindler's List, but it's a black man, helping out his fellows. So, if you go to the William Goodridge house, you can tour the house. You can see all the stuff of his, but they have a plexiglass area to show where he hid the slaves in his own home. And I've heard that Center Hall also hid slaves in Center Hall.
Just say, digging a hole is not easy. Digging a whole basement by hand.
In your basement?
Yeah, that takes some dedication and some hard work and
The
blisters.
place in York we went to, this is the Goodridge house?
Yeah, where there's the statue of him sitting on a bench. Now, the reason I bring it up for, obviously, festive times.
Yes, I was going to ask.
While all this is going on, he is one of the first York people to have a Christmas tree in the 1850s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they were kind of relatively new.
They were
Christmas
mostly
goes.
obscure.
Right.
This is where they hung actual candles on a tree.
Yeah, well, he set up a Christmas tree in his house, and the locals were so enamored with it, he could charge them to come see their Christmas tree. So the first time if your family's from York, more than likely their first Christmas tree they ever saw was in William Goodridge's house.
That's cool.
So I think that's kind of to me, he's doing all this good, but to inviting the people into the very home and making money, which is probably funding some of these slaves starting out lives, they're literally standing on the floorboards that are covering the hidden human cargo.
And he was one of the first people in this country to have a Christmas tree.
Not country.
Oh.
In the country, I have an earlier reference, but that's next episode.
Oh, okay.
When he's one of the earliest, you're saying.
But it's for York County. It is one of the first documented cases that I could find.
That's cool.
Of someone. Now, obviously, we don't go there just for the history.
Right.
There's also ghost.
Ghosts.
Let's hear it.
So
Is this statue in front of it? Is that him?
that is William Goodridge, and I'm assuming he's selling his oil of Celsius.
Oh, is that what that is in the little
the
box
little
there?
bottles? Kind of like a snake oil salesman.
Makes sense.
Now,
All right, the ghosts. I'm sorry, the ghosts.
yeah. So there's a man and his son were working in the basement when they heard footsteps on the first floor in an empty building. So they were just maintenance people working on it, and they could hear people walking around when no one is there, when the museum's closed.
Okay. Classic footsteps.
Good old ghostly footsteps.
Yep.
People have heard noises coming from the basement as well. Sounds like chains dragging and moans.
Those are not
Now,
good.
once you know that there was
What kind of a dungeon is
the
this?
Underground Railroad, these people probably did not have a great time of like eating or sleeping or
Sure.
being
Yeah.
safe before they arrived to this house, and they're still on their journey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're
They're not in
probably
the best of health.
probably didn't have the best of health.
Yeah.
And they were probably pretty freaking
And
tired.
most likely some are in chains still, possibly.
Or
Oh, yeah.
injured
I mean,
or
who
anything.
knows?
Shackles or whatnot.
They might literally have been breaking off
Right.
the shackles in that house to help them with their freedom.
Right.
Depending on how close to the border they were.
Maybe
when
that's
they,
the chains he moans you hear. It's a
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's like William Goodrich was doing anything bad to these people. He was
No.
he was a good guy.
just the energy.
The second floor window has a tendency to open by itself, which is weird. And
Which is a little bit strange.
Osborne Perry Anderson's ghost is said to haunt the site.
Oh, that's the one documented slave.
That's the documented slave that was the only escapee from Harper's Ferry
Oh, okay.
raid. So he's the guy that writes that all down.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's supposedly in there. Now, the other guy that was a slave that we know his name was William Parker. This guy lived from 1821 to 1891. He was a member of the Christiana riots, and that was anti-slavery activist, helped escape under the Underground Railroad. He just escapes at the age of 17.
Christiana, PA.
Huh?
Christiana, you said, is that Pennsylvania?
I'm not sure where that's based out of. It might be west or south.
Okay.
Probably not in the PA because the riots where the blacks rose up and they killed their white slave masters, which was every slave master's fear at the time,
Yeah.
I would assume.
It is Christiana, Pennsylvania.
Is it?
Apparently.
Wow. Well, William Goodrich helped him
September 11th.
escape.
Mindset Coffee. Your mornings shape your day. That first choice, that first sip, it sets the tone for everything that follows.
With Mindset Coffee, you're not just drinking coffee. Each blend is infused with powerful ingredients like mushrooms for focus, hemp for balance, crafted to fuel your mind and body with purpose.
Because when you rise with clarity, you rise with strength. Start your day with intention. Start it with Mindset Coffee. Visit mindsetcoffee.com and elevate your mindset.
And both those slaves that he helped escape, both of them wrote books, or at least articles, detailing what they had gone through. So you can
So that's why we know that they're.
you can look them up and find out about them directly from their own voice.
But both of them are thought to haunt that house.
They are well, just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Okay.
But I do want to mention we talked about like the Susquehanna Valley River being like kind of the origin of the idea of or the name of the Underground Railroad. It's because once the slaves hit the river, they disappeared. So they assumed that the railroad had to be underground because that's how they were getting away. But Rick Fisher, who when we go to Columbia, I'm going to introduce you to Rick. He wrote a lot of stories about Columbia, PA. And one of the stories I think directly relates to William Goodrich. People along the Susquehanna have reported seeing red lights going along the path of the Susquehanna River.
Like, okay.
And the belief is that if you were a slave, you would travel at night and you would have a lantern, and if you had a railroad lantern that had a red lens, it would cast light less of a distance.
Safer.
So it was a safer color to travel with.
Yeah.
So when people claimed to see red lights by the river, a lot of people believed it was the escaping slaves running to freedom.
Plus, just seeing like red lights might spook people out too and make them not want to go and investigate further too.
Sure, maybe. Yeah, I mean, they could have been relying on the fear that the light might cast.
Yeah.
Because you see a red light, there's in a movie.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If
like,
Santa's
you see
not
a
showing
bunch
up,
of red lights just kind of meandering along, bouncing a little bit, you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Stay away.
Yeah.
that to me, I think that's completely irrational thought. Because beyond Christmas movies, red is not as a positive
Usually,
color.
Exactly.
You know, like ooh,
Demon eyes and
stuff's about to get real.
yeah.
You know, but I want to go to this house as a team sometime and like actually investigate that basement.
Why not?
Because I think that basement has so much history to it.
Yeah.
You know, and I like York. York.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We definitely could go back.
Yeah.
Easy.
And York is actually the only, if I'm saying this correctly, I think they're one of the only cities in Pennsylvania that kind of fell to the rebels.
Oh,
When
know that.
the Confederates came to Gettysburg first, they actually continued on. They were asking for, you know, like so much money or food or bacon or coffee.
Okay.
They asked for it at Gettysburg, and Gettysburg's like, we don't got all that.
Right.
And they're like, all right. And then they went to York, and York's like, here, don't destroy the town, and gave them everything they needed.
Oh my gosh.
So
really?
York kind of fell to the Confederates, but only for like a day, because this was like 2 days before.
Oh, so they were just
the
trying
Battle
to survive.
of Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know, so they were just
That
trying to
could have
be
gone
okay.
different ways. You never know.
It could have been.
Yeah.
You know, they might have had a giant park system.
And York's not far from Gettysburg. Probably 40 minutes, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. It's
That area.
If you look at Gettysburg, it's the spoke of a wheel. Like there's roads in every direction, you know, and the one is to the York Road.
Straight to York, yeah.
Straight to York, you know. It's like the Emmitsburg roads on the way to Emmitsburg. you know.
Right? Yeah.
They were real creative with the road names back then.
Yeah.
You know, really hard to figure out. But I mean, I just think at Christmas time you should think about all the positive things that have happened in the world to get us to this point in history and time.
For sure.
And people like William Goodrich, like when they celebrate, this is a guy that like his name isn't commonly known, but like what he did has probably affected thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people out there today because their families existed because he helped them escape.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we should people should check out the site and
let's cheers to
cheers to William Goodrich and putting all the good out in the earth.
happy holidays.
Coming up, is this old picture I have? Is that him just as an old man?
Yeah, I have let me.
It's pretty nice. It's definitely.
Is it the one with the gold frame?
Yeah.
That's William Goodrich.
It's just him at an older age, just an older picture. It's cool. It's like a real picture. Like I seen like my great grandparents in pictures kind of like this. You know?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he had money. It wasn't hard for him to get a photograph, you know, back then.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really neat. I like
Very
that
cool.
story.
And then we've had pictures of you guys sitting on the bench. I took one of you guys.
Oh yeah.
And I think we have a picture of maybe the signage outside the home. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we couldn't gain access.
No,
I know.
Pictures, you can see it in this picture. There's signs in the windows saying we are video surveyed and, all this stuff, like no entry kind of warning signs.
I think they might have afterwards when we looked up. I think they were doing renovations.
Yeah.
So I would check them out on their website, see what they're doing, or call them before you go visit the site to make sure that they're done with their renovation.
So it might have just been temporary, and you can go in then.
Oh, yeah, it's an
that's cool.
active museum that you can tour, learn about William Goodrich, and what I've read online is they actually do a Christmas tree event
awesome.
where there's tons of Christmas trees.
That's awesome.
Littering the house in honor of him being the first guy in York to have a
Very
Christmas
cool.
tree. So,
Good old Billy Goodrich. Is that all we got from Goodrich?
that is all I got on him for today.
We went to for pizza. Oh, pizza! How do we pick this place? Do you remember?
I forget.
Let's see
Marcus,
if it
is that the
says.
one we had to go around it? It was like in the middle of a triangle in the traffic or something.
Maybe it's just close by. Let's
I
see
don't
what
know,
it says.
guys.
Marcuso's Pizza, William Goodrich episode. Used to be called Marco's, but they had to change it due to the franchise terms.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what that means. Signs all said Marco's, but they assured me that it was no longer their name. They said they sold slices, so we tried a few, including our regulars and also tater tot
Well, it was,
pork sausage
Steven.
pizza. Pork sausage pizza.
You're right.
I totally
And
remember.
a hot honey pepperoni slice. Waitress was super nice. Her name was Annette. Thanks, Annette. Steven, 4.25 on this pizza. And this is just the pepperoni slice.
Yeah, just the pepperoni. I loved it.
4.25 out of 5. Solid pizza all around.
Solid.
Solid
If you're playing the
pizza. I think
drinking
we
out,
drink for that
drinking
now,
game
yeah.
out there.
Pepperoni could have been a little crispier. The specialty pizza with the hot honey drizzle was,
Phenomenal.
yeah, I think it says axifabulous or something. I'm not sure what the
Yeah,
word
I'm
you
sure
used
you
is.
typed that wrong.
It's not a real word, whatever I typed. But we know it's a big word. Probably. Go ahead, fill it in now. We'll do like a,
Mad Lib.
Mad Lib. Pizza with the hot honey drizzle was
Excellent.
perfect. That's what he went with? Lame?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I would haunt the place. Oh, that's it. That's your whole thing. 4.25. A good score for Steve.
Yeah.
3.75 for Christy. Out of
Hey, that's good.
a 5. A good score there.
Yeah.
Crust was tasty with a nice char. Plenty of pepperoni on the slice, which tasted good, but they were not crispy.
Yep.
Plain slice had way too much oregano.
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 Parmesan.
It's like your Siri trying to pronounce
Oregano.
pierogies.
Yeah.
Oregano.
Pierogies.
Pierogies. I like Parmesan when people say Parmesan.
Yeah.
Like
Parmesan?
like that's how they. Yeah. Anyway.
Our friend's daughter used to call Parmesan cheese Farmer John cheese.
Farmer John.
I thought that was so cute.
That is cute. Farmer John cheese. Do you have any of that Farmer John shredded cheese?
Always got the Farmer John.
Plain slice had way too much oregano for my taste. They tasted good but weren't crispy. Oh, the pepperonis tasted good but weren't crispy. Plain slice had way too much. Oh, I read the same sentence
Yeah.
twice. The 2 specialty slices we tried were both awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Did you write down what they were? I mean,
It was that tater tot and pork sausage was the one.
well, you
It's
keep
like
calling it tater tot, but that was actually breakfast pizza.
they called it a breakfast pizza. I
'cause
think they had the tater tots were like breakfast.
It had tater
Hash
tots. It
brown.
had what?
Pork sausage. It had a little
Sauce-
egg drizzle maybe on it.
Egg drizzle
Like,
and a little bit of maple syrup.
What's
Yeah.
an egg drizzle?
like they cooked it, but it was like drizzled over it. There was egg through the whole thing.
Like runny eggs on
You,
it?
you did you
I don't
did make
think
it
so.
sound horrible.
No,
Egg
no one said
crumble.
runny eggs. That's,
Egg crumble, maybe.
Okay, that makes more
they
sense.
put egg on it and then they cooked it.
Yeah, it
However,
wasn't.
yeah, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know.
I
It
gotcha.
wasn't like a dippy egg.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's really a Pennsylvania way. A
Dippy. Easy over easy.
over easy egg for you normal people.
Please write in if you call it dippy eggs. I
Yeah.
want to see. I want to see if anybody.
That's
calls
what
it
we
dippy.
always called it.
They're dippy eggs. I'm Central
Yeah.
Pennsylvania dippy eggs.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey,
I feel
dippy
like-
eggs.
I called it dippy eggs until I was maybe like old enough to know.
And then you're like, I'm never
What are
gonna
you
let
saying?
people know.
What is it you're saying over there?
It's like he doesn't want to be Dutchified.
Yeah.
I had my friend. He's like in his mid-20s, and we're in Perkins. He's like, "Cook it, dippy eggs," and I was like, "Did you just really order dippy eggs?" Anyway, Ryan gave it a 3.75 out of 5.
Nice.
Great slice of cheese pizza. A little floppy even after the reheat because they were slices. So
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
floppy after the reheat, that's not a good sign. But tasted great. Sauce, cheese, and crust all tasted fresh. So I'm guessing, if it would have been a nicer crust or a crispier crust, I'd have given a much higher
Yeah.
score. But all around, I mean, that's a good score there. A
is.
solid round of 4 there for
Yeah.
Marcuso's Pizza. Used to be Marco's. Don't
I
listen
would
to the signs.
I'd haunt it. Would you?
I'd haunt it. I'd go back
Yep.
for sure.
I would definitely haunt it because, like, there were so many interesting looking pizzas behind the glass display case
Oh, yeah.
that I think I would want to try a couple more.
Yep.
I agree. Yeah, they're the place that it was dozens of pizzas, right? Dozens. There was probably
Dozens.
20 or 30 pizzas, different specialty pizzas behind glass. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I would definitely haunt it.
Well, that's it from York
Thanks.
Marcuso's.
Sorry. Thank you, Cup of Code, again.
Cover code.
But yes, that is it from
Anything else we
York.
can think of? I think that's it.
I think that's about it on William Goodridge.
This is next week's holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. Like I said, please write in. Let us know if you're really doing that.
What, with the dippy egg?
With
The
The
dippy
dippy
eggs.
eggs?
Yeah, I want to know who's ordering dippy eggs. Maybe I'm the big a-hole. I mean, that's usually, but I want to see.
He's
Yeah.
the big a-hole.
That's for sure.
It's 100%, I think.
100%.
Also, anybody want to let us know your favorite movies and Christmas songs? Let us know. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
We could take a poll, maybe see.
Yeah, maybe there's some people out there that know the song Christmas at Ground Zero.
You
Yeah.
have to.
It's got to be. It's like a
not the
fan
only Weird
favorite
Al
for
fan.
weirdos.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, like, comment, and subscribe, and join us next time you crave a slice of the paranormal. Happy holidays.
This podcast was produced by Stone State Entertainment.